Right ahead. Please give me the name of the department and name the officers involved. This is case number 1179.
Alright. It's the Benton Police Department in Benton, Arkansas.
Okay.
Alright, you got that?
No, can you give me the officer's name, please?
Yes. Chris Eaton, badge number 2609. Lieutenant Scotty Hodges, I don't know his badge number. Officer James Thompson. Officer Chris Miller, and the canine officer, I don't know his name.
Okay. Tell me what happened. What did the officers do to you?
Well, I just come home from the VFW in Benton, and I came to the stop sign where the VFW's at, and there was an unmarked green Chevy Impala there, which was driven by Lieutenant Scotty Hodges. And I noticed him sitting there, so I pulled out and he got behind me. I continued down the road as normal and just minding my own business, not doing nothing. Lieutenant Hodges began to drive in an extremely reckless manner and began to ride my back bumper to the point where had I had to apply my brakes, he would have crashed into me. And at this point, I came to another stop sign, which the police later claimed I would run. They said I was flipping people off and driving recklessly.
Okay. And what time of day was this?
This was, I left the VFW about 4:50 p.m. So this is about 5 o'clock p.m.
Okay. And were you doing any of the things that he described?
No.
Okay.
I wasn't standing.
Okay. Did you, when he pulled you over, what did he accuse you of? He said that you were flipping people off and driving erratically. Did he say that that was illegal?
No. I didn't know that by this time I got to another street, which would be Cox and Cherry Street, and I looked and there were not one but 4 marked police cars behind my vehicle. They didn't tell me that why they stopped me. Next thing I know, they were all standing there around my car with their hands on their weapons, and I was ordered out of my vehicle at that point.
Okay. And were you in the car by yourself?
Yes.
Okay. And how much time did they keep you out there, and did they arrest you?
They did. They kept me out there for about, they conducted field sobriety test, gave me a breathalyzer test, and they didn't tell me why they were arresting me. They basically threw me in the back of a police car and transported me to jail.
Okay, as far as the breathalyzer test goes, did you get the results back, or do you know what they were?
0.04.
So you hadn't had anything to drink?
1 beer, and that's it.
1 beer. And they still arrested you for drunk driving?
Yeah.
Okay, give me all the charges that they brought against you, if you know.
Okay. DWI first offense for drugs, but there were no drugs in my system, just 1 beer, and running the stop sign.
And who approved this arrest? Was you said this guy, is he a sergeant or an officer? You said lieutenant. Was there a Lieutenant Hodges involved?
Yes, there was.
And was he at the scene when you were arrested?
He was.
And he made no objection to the conditions of this arrest?
No, he did not.
Okay.
He was quite thrilled with it, actually.
Okay. Does this police department have some sort of problem with you, or have they had issues with you before?
Well, I've called them out to my home to do their job that they should be doing in the first place. I've had numerous vandalisms at my residence.
Okay, but excuse me, but other than that, they wouldn't have any reason to hold anything against you. But maybe they do. Do you think that they were holding something against you?
I don't know. I mean, I was.
Well, the reason I asked you that is because you said that they were laughing about it, and it seems that they took some pleasure out of it, and I wanted to know what was behind that.
That's the question I asked myself. Now, I thought, gee, these guys need some serious help if they're taking pleasure in this.
Right, right. Okay. Let me go back to a few other questions I have for you. After you were arrested, how long were you kept in jail?
I was booked at about 5:45 p.m. and I stayed in jail till 8 p.m.
And how did you get out? You had to make bail?
No, my father called the jail.
And they released you on your own recognizance?
Yes, they let me go.
Okay.
No bail or anything involved.
Okay. And do you have a court date?
Yes, I did. It was in August, and it got bumped up to December a couple of times due to the fact that the state did not have the DRE report or the toxicology test in the crime lab, which I then filed a freedom of information request for, and they very reluctantly gave it to me.
So you have a copy?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And do you have an attorney?
Did I have an attorney at the time? Yes.
Okay, well, were the charges dropped?
No, I was acquitted.
You were acquitted?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You've got a good case, and you've got a very solid complaint. You may have a complaint for false arrest and more, depending on what they put in the police reports. Do you have copies of the police reports?
I have all of that, yes.
Okay. This is what we're going to do. We have free services and we have fee-based services. Tomorrow you're going to get a call from my secretary. I'm going to make some recommendations about your case, and if you need our help, we'll be glad to assist you. If you decide that you want to go further than just a free service, my secretary can explain to you what we can do for you, and we'll go from there. Okay?
Okay, that'll work.
All right, so you have a good evening, and we'll be talking with you sometime tomorrow.
All right, thanks.
Okay, have a good night. Mm-hmm.